Background. Action.
I am a singer-songwriter.
I'm in the circuit. I do a bunch of theater.
I'm an associate professor.
I've been a filmmaker for 15 years.
I mean, I saw that you guys are going with the online festival.
I went on Film Freeway and started looking for festivals.
I hear about the VAiFF and one of my friends.
Well, it was interesting when I first went to the website and seen all the different categories, sliding tablets and things. That was much different than other festivals. And it seemed like a well put together festival with a lot of energy, a lot of cool people.
It feels like you're part of a community. You feel like a family.
I think having a community like VAiFF and being part of that now is going to open doors.
It was just awesome to get into this festival.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
All right, Linda, what did you think? What did you think of these films?
I would
know. It's horror.
I know. Well, I'll just say I would not want to be stuck in any of those three situations at all. So great job, filmmakers. I mean, it's suspenseful, horror, scary, and just like downright cringy. I'm like, wow. So let's get right into it. Any questions with anything in terms of filmmakers?
If you guys have any questions, leave us any questions in the comments. We'd love to
interact.
Yeah. And as they're doing that, I feel we should maybe announce the winner. I'm excited to see it. So I'm always like, I want to know the winner. I want to know the winner. But whenever you think so.
All right. I think we should as well. Okay.
All right. Let's do it.
Hi, I'm Ricardo Islas, and I'm a horror filmmaker, producer, actor. You might know my work for Frankenstein, Day of the Beast, and most recently, although it's going to premiere pretty soon in Sitges film festivals and other festivals around the world, I had a lead role in the movie Red Screening, so watch out for that one. I'd be honored to be a judge for horror, thriller, short films category in the various Artists Independent Film Festival. And in this category, the three finalists are Cringe, Pain Up, and Right High Prey. The three films were great, are very enjoyable, very suspenseful. Some of them very scary, which is great in this category. I picked the winner because of its really outstanding acting and very timely topic. And the winner is Cringe. It really, I didn't know where it was going. It was surprising. The plot twists were great. But again, I think one of the main qualities in this little gem is how great the acting was. So congratulations to the producers and the actors and writers of Cringe, and I'm looking forward to see more of your work in the future. Take care, man.
And
congratulations, Cringe.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Frankie Cambaletta is not with us live today, but we'll accept his honor on his behalf. And, you know, hopefully we'll get to chat with him at some point. He can give us some insight as to making Cringe. What do you think about Cringe, Linda?
Yeah, I agree with the judge. The acting was great. I actually really enjoyed the music. So they made their own music. It was like the two, I don't know if it was the director. Well, the music was done by the, I'm sorry, I can't remember their names, but that's what I really enjoyed. If you listen to it, go back and listen to like the music sound that they created for this piece. It's great.
Yes. I know like some of our past panels that we've had here at VAiFF, I remember doing one why the importance of music in your film. And even if your film not necessarily lacks in other areas, but the music really does shape and enhance the film. So the score is definitely important.
That was a word. Score. And even, yeah, no, and the production design too. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good. Well, congratulations, Frankie. We'll be chatting with him hopefully at some time soon. But anyway, so where's Mimi? I'm missing her. Have you guys seen her lately? What? Alive.
I'm here.
Welcome back. Festival. Did you take a nap?
No, I was watching as everybody else was watching. So I was watching the film.
Girl, avid supporter. Love it. Love it.
Watching. You know what I was doing? I was watching on YouTube and Facebook. That's what I was doing.
Oh, so everything's streaming properly.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes. I just wanted to see how it looked. But yeah, you know what? So congratulations to Frankie Camiletta for winning. I was watching the film and I agree with the judge. I didn't have a clue. I'm like, where is this going? Like, what twist at the end? But it was really good acting also. And I was like, that's important.
That's pretty cool. That's really cool.
Congrats to the winner.
Congrats to Cringe.
Yes.
So, you know, viewers, up next, we will be having a spotlight screening, and the director is actually with us. So John Alston will be with us as well. So we'll get a little insight to the film before we watch it. And then, of course, he'll be available for the Q&A as well. Mimi, I'm sure, she's our social media queen, the Soch. You know, maybe you can run down our day 2 and what our viewers can do to keep up with VAiFF.
Yeah, so quick rundown of the film festival. It's been really good. We have really good day 2. So we started off with a quick welcome, and then Z had a good chat with Maurice Prophet, who was the first winner for the production grant of the festival. And then we went right into it. We had Z and myself, Georgia and me announced the winner for the music category. And then we had Z and myself announce the winner for comedies. And then we had Harold come in. Side note, I really like when we have all the different hosts that come in. So we had Harold come in and chat and announce the winner of the experimental films. No, those were some of my favorites. And then we had Linda. And do our horror thriller section. And we just saw who the winner of that was. And like Z said, we have the special spotlight screening coming up. And after that, we're going to give you guys a really good wrap up. And that's going to complete day 2.
Absolutely.
And then we just might tell you what to expect on day 3.
What?
I know.
No spoiler alerts, but hey, alerts for sure.
You ladies have been doing a really good job. Like, it is run so smooth. It's so fun. Like, I was nervous, of course, but like, it's been like a great journey. Just watching all the films and watching you guys pop in and pop out.
Yeah, thank you. Shout out to the technical directors.
Yes.
Have our viewers even seen our crew yet?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know if they have seen them, but they have saved your life.
Oh.
Hey. What's happening?
Our tech.
Y'all are out here.
So yeah, we've been working this film festival from behind the scenes. I'm Johnny. I'm from Chicago. I'm an independent filmmaker. I've worked in television for I've been in this industry for the past 20 years, worked in television for 10 years, nationally syndicated television, started my own production company working, doing commercials, and now I'm back to independent film, and then back to television for, the networks and stuff. But yeah, it's been fun doing this. I met Zora there.
Oh my God.
About what, six months ago?
Yeah,
And we were talking about it's Chicago, so everyone knows each other. So that was just something that We just happen to connect, know the same people, and we all get along and all that stuff. And we have the other technical director guy who is social distancing a little bit right now, but he's coming. Oh,
Better get away from this
we're
guy.
way too close. We're way too close right now.
back away, people.
Oh,
Back
Lord.
away. That's
So I have a
Carl
question.
Reinhold.
Zora, has it been harder doing a stream this year than meeting people face to face and like shaking hands and kissing babies?
Oh, I'll be honest, it's a different stress, right? For me, oh my God. And luckily I have you guys on my team, so I knew the tech aspect would be
We've never done this before.
Well, you guys have really impressed me. This is you know, that was my main concern. It was like, just the tech, is everything going to run smoothly? But I'll be honest, I do miss vibing with people in person, you know, like when you have like your, you know, coffee table chats in the corner of a film festival, and boom, a year later, you guys have made a project, you know? So I feel we just have to get accustomed to sharing more information, social media information, and reaching out and connecting a little bit differently than maybe we would have before.
I agree. And what you are all doing in Herald, it's tough because you can't read someone's body language. You're reading a laptop and you're trying to have conversation and you can't be cordial, and it's tough. You guys are doing a good job, ladies.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. And here's the thing about the human spirit also. We learn to adjust and still live our lives. And what you guys have done with the various Artists Independent Film Festival is you didn't say, hey, because of everything going on, we can't get together. We're not going to do it this year. You said, let's adapt. Let's figure it out. Let's still bring people together. We got amazing films. We got people doing great things here. And you wanted to still showcase that. And kudos to you guys, you know, Zora, Omar, and everyone else involved, me, all of you guys, for doing this. And we're both lucky to be a part of it.
Think about it. Two Facebooks, a Periscope, YouTube. I mean, you guys are all over the place.
We're streaming.
You're reaching more people this year, meaning that anybody can log on. They don't have to travel someplace to be there. All they got to do is have a big screen TV or a laptop or a phone.
Yeah, true. Well,
good job. I'm gonna get back to work.
Yeah, we're gonna get back to work. You guys finish up with what you're doing. We got a special spotlight coming in that you guys want to talk about. I think we got the filmmaker in the green room here, so you guys do that. But yeah, thanks for bringing us on, and let's keep it going.
Thanks, Johnny.
All right.
Thank you. I want to give, just because we were talking about the technical direction of the show, I just want to give a shout out to all the grandparents who are trying to tune in. They don't know.
Refresh.
All the grandparents who are like, what do I press? What app do I open? And shout out to all the hip grandparents who are like, oh, just tell me where to go and I got it. Because we got some hip grandparents. I just want to do that. It just reminded me of my grandma because she's like, oh, are you still doing that? Yes, grandma.
Yes. Here you go. Well, that's awesome. Yes, grandparents, parents, non-parents, everyone. Thanks for joining us and tuning in. For more information on our festival or submissions or anything, support us. You can go to VAiFF.com and find out more about us. So what do you guys think? What do you think, Amimi?
You know what? Thanks to everybody who has tuned in today from Facebook, Periscope, LinkedIn, YouTube. Thanks to all the filmmakers who were able to join us. And we've had some really great conversations from the filmmakers. Thanks to Maurice, who gave us insight on his project and what has happened with COVID. And how he's handling that.
Yes, absolutely. It's the new word, right? Pivot. He pivoted.
Yeah.
Okay, we can't finish production. Well, okay, boom. This is what we're gonna do, following up.
Yeah.
So speaking of Maurice, since he was the first ever winner of the production grant of VAiFF. I just want to remind our viewers that Sunday at the closing of the festival, we will be announcing production grant winner number 2. So please tune in. Yes, that's like the biggest competition, right? Like who's gonna make their next project that's gonna, you know, world premiere at VAiFF next year. So definitely tune into that.
I'm nervous about that. I'm nervous.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know. I'm just like, I feel like I'm just one of them. I'm just waiting. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yes. Who knows? So what do you think? Should we chat about our spotlight screening? It's a very timely piece.
Bring in our spotlight guest, Mr. Alston.
Yes. Hello, John.
Hello, how are you guys?
Good, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks.
How are you?
I'm good. You know, it's Saturday, it's LA, it's sunny.
Yeah.
It's very sunny. You look like you're in a different part of LA. Okay, for light and brightness, go ahead.
Yeah, I got the sun right here today. I don't know. It's just that time. It's good though.
Directly.
So I just wanted to quickly, you know, get a little insight to your film without getting any, giving away any spoilers. But I just want our viewers to maybe get a little insight from you as to, okay, what they can expect in this film. And so then they join us again on our live for the Q&A with you.
Oh, so, man. Yeah, I'll give you a little spiel, but Augustus is a unique film in a lot of ways. I guess I can say that it is a period piece per se, that does jump time from, pre-Civil War, New England period, to, I guess, some of the recent events that we see and we're accustomed to or dealing with today, and trying to blend that and nail that to craft a narrative that hopefully resonates with the current time periods and things that we're dealing with. And so, it was a script that was brought to me by our writer and lead actor, Andy Howell, and we worked it to tighten it in some ways and make it a great, piece for short film. And then putting it together was a lot of work. We had a great producer with Quinn Curry. She's phenomenal. And we, had a great crew, great cinematographer, Matt Edwards, who's, done some really great work. He's working with Malcolm Lee on another show right now for Amazon. And, I'm proud of what everybody did. And, the thing with that was crazy is that, it was a completely independent project. You know what I mean? It's not done by a school or done by, an incubator or anything like that. And, so it may look like it cost blah, 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 but we had to scrap and pull and piece things together. We had a really great cast and crew that really believed in the story. And we pushed really hard. I mean, we only had 3.5 days to shoot it. And to make it the best that we could. And so I think that, as time has progressed, we're showing it up more and more festivals, and people are kind of getting our message. And I think that it was an interesting thing for me because of the subject matter in the period, who we're dealing with, which you'll find at the end of the film. And kind of layering in and sprinkling in little hints about who it is that you may not pick up on the first time, but I will give a hint now. The book that the little boy is reading at the beginning of the film is where our protagonist took his last name from. You guys may not have picked that up, but it's right there. So little things like that I can tell you about after everyone's seen the film.
John, I do want to ask, because you said this is independent. Well, it's an independent film, but about the budget that you just kind of made it. What was the most creative thing, I'll ask, that you had to do to bring this film together?
Oh wow, a lot of it. I guess one of the things, one of the biggest things that we had to do, because I was trying to do this while I had a small break from my television writing job, and flying all the way to Petersburg, Virginia to do this. And we all kind of bunked down in this studio / like housing place in the middle of nowhere, Petersburg, Virginia, where they shot Lincoln. And we have a scene in the film, the midpoint, where we call it like the future space dream sequence, right? And you know, it's our protagonist and his wife. It's Augustus and Anna going into his dream world, essentially, which is our present and past in a way. And there's a moment where the world opens up, right? So we had to put a bed on this weird track thing and emulate the shot of them laying down from basically them standing up, and then pull the bed away so they would walk into the world, and then try to get that to match. That was probably the trickiest thing we had to do. It was a lot. And in earlier iterations of the film, we couldn't fit it in because it just trying to make it work. It just couldn't figure out how to make it work, and we eventually figured it out. And I think it came together pretty great. I think that was one of the toughest things that we had to do as far as creative additions.
The magic of filmmaking. If only people knew.
It is. Well, this is great. Thank you for a little, you know, pre-show insight. We're hoping our viewers, you know, Augustus is going to, I believe, start in about 2 minutes. So make sure to refresh your browser. Refresh. And we'll be screening Augustus, and then meet us back here after refresh. And then we'll go ahead and John Alston again, and you can ask all the questions you have. All right. So we'll see you guys soon.
Yes.
Thanks, guys. Yeah.